And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Baylor is out there with Davis. Then it's Russell. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. Now, here is Harden. There's the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponential. More difficult to guard out at the line.
Ball outside. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Chamberlain, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Here's Paul following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Pass to Chamberlain. Doncic feeling it out. One shot on the way, and that one drops for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thanks, Kevin. The Wizards head coach did talk to me a few minutes ago. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Chamberlain kicks to Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Davis. Russell trying to free himself up, and Davis gets it to go.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Curry against Jordan. Releases. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden finds Jordan. Russell trying to free himself up. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Harden.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Curry against Jordan. James trying to free himself up. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Now here's James after the miss from Elgin Baylor. Passes to Curry. Goes up on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Al Paul. James Harden missing on the three. Doncic outside. Baylor with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. That one good for 2. Baylor's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Chamberlain. Mullen comes in for Luka Doncic. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Curry. And Parker's subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Parker. Malone passes to Mitchell. And the drought. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
Good on both. Most teams, if they can keep the rights to their best player, we see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Parker, right side. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Petrovic is checked in for Washington. Drazen Petrovic. 56 seconds left in the first. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Kuzi. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Pettit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Anthony Towns checked in for LeBron. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Mullen. Here's Mitchell. Towns trying to get open. Off target from outside. Here's Kuzi. Back to Carter, takes the 3. And another miss by Washington. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The 76ers trail by 7. Parker out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Towns, and it's Malone in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And Malone with the stop.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot. Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Here's Kuzi. No points in the game yet for him. Mullen with the defensive effort.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Now here's Parker. Over Kuzi. Malone. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. To the middle. And the rejection by Towns.
A terrific effort by Towns. Sticks with the play and sends it back.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Kuzi, covered by Parker. Pass to Petrovic. Here's the 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Outside Mullen. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Malone trying to break free. And it's Mitchell missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the Wizards with possession, following the miss by Moses Malone. The pass to Petrovic. No good on the triple.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Russell. Here's Kuzi. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
And the 76ers call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for Towns. Luka Doncic comes in for Mullen. Stephen Curry's checked in for Mitchell. And Paul subbed in for Tony Parker. And it's Paul missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Baylor, that's good.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Paul. Passes it to Curry. Malone trying to break free. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Curry.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor, yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
Outside Jordan. Davis down low. He's covered by Malone, and it's Davis missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Doncic, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 1-point Washington lead.
What excellent feel for the game. Luka Doncic might be young, but he can beat and understand any defensive scheme.
Davis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry against Jordan. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Feeds to Doncic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Ball against Harden. Here's Doncic. That shot off. Good work defensively by Baylor.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Curry. Doncic, no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden on the wing, defended by Paul. Fades and shoots. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden. And it's a 6-point Washington lead. To halt the run, the shot, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Washington had no problems getting going. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. Much of their early lead was flushed down the drain, though, as they ended the quarter up by just 3. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Elgin Baylor, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Russell. Baylor is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Harden in at the point guard. Here's Harden after Luka Doncic's miss, and it's good, 2 points.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Doncic against Davis. Kept alive. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Chamberlain.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Jordan the pass to Davis. Harden outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jordan. Another shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Timeout. The 76ers trail by 12. And stolen by Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 8 points.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good there off the double clutch. Washington leading now by 14. Harden kicks to Jordan. Doncic against Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Washington, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. real good from Baylor. The 76ers making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Wizards making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The 76ers trail by 16. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Doncic, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 10 points for Luka Doncic.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Kuzi. Sweet little floater.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Snatched away. In transition, here come the Wizards. Oh my goodness! What a play!
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Out to the right wing. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Chamberlain. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And it's Hill.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Now here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Doncic. Over Hill. Doncic, no good.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Hill inside. He's against Parker. Baseline jumper. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Curry. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 13 points.
No shortage of confidence from Luka Doncic. If he gets a clean pass, it's going up.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Here's Kuzi. And the pass to Baylor. Here's Pettit. Doesn't go that time. LeBron with some nice D. Doncic passes to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Kuzi. Harden outside. Baylor trying to get open. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. James. Kuzi with the rebound. Washington leading now by 15. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 15.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Harden with it to the left wing. Here's Kuzi. Connects from three-point range. Kuzi's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Washington holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Mullen. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The shot by Paul, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
A nice shot by Carter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mitchell outside. Back to Paul. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have two goals. Instead of one championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Vince Carter. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Harden, back to Russell. Shot clock at 6, and no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Mullen, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mullen's got his first points of the game.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The drive by Jordan. LeBron with some nice D.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And the first one goes.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing?
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Stephen Curry comes in for Mitchell. Both free throws good from James. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Paul kicks to Doncic. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Paul with the steal. Passes it to Chamberlain. Back to Paul. Lets it fly. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game. Washington leading now by 14. Outside Jordan, over LeBron. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. LeBron dishes to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Well, what a tremendous ability to put the defense into a difficult situation and force his way to the line. The skill level of Steph Curry is off the charts.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Well, Stephen Curry makes the game look easy, but what you know is he has put in the time to be great, and that's what you have to respect.
And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Kuzi passes to Russell. Here's Jordan. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Now, here's Curry. And there it is for him.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Wizards leading by 12. Here's Kuzi on the wing. Davis over LeBron. And it's Davis missing.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Here's Kuzi following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Davis. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Outside for Jordan. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And finished off by LeBron.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Now here's Jordan. Floats one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-5 run. Curry against Jordan. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Now the pass to Paul. From deep. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Jordan following the shot by Chris Paul. Great tee that time from Curry.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
From deep 3-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 8. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's the Wizards with the W. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.